You want to become the fifth largest global supplier of gold. Does it stop there? Why not the fourth, the third, the second, the first?
Well, we're moving there. As you said, currently we are producing about 2.1 million ounces of gold. Our midterm plan is to reach 2.8 million ounces of gold by 2019. That will position us as number 4 globally. And the next step would be development of Sukhoi Log license, which is by far the largest undeveloped asset globally and the biggest greenfield in CIS. So once that put into production, we do see the opportunity to become one of the top 3 global gold producers.
Are you concerned, and your stock price, by the way, has taken a bit of a hit lately. Are you concerned about the state of relations between the United Kingdom and Russia after the Skripal poison scandal?
Well, clearly nobody can be happy about the deteriorating relationship. However, we are here not to comment on politics. We are conscious of what's going on. We can't welcome that, but we are having our Capital Markets Day to tell the people about where the company stands, how did we get there, and what are our midterm plans.
Do you think, though, as we look around the world and we think about the changing geopolitical environment and the risks of trade wars and the risk of increasingly governments taking adverse positions when it comes to companies trading across borders, do you worry, though, that life is going to get more and more difficult? Maybe not more difficult to sell gold, but to finance operations, to generate earnings going. I'm just kind of wondering if you just see the operating environment in front of you getting harder and harder.
Well, the environment clearly is quite challenging. It's been challenging over the past several years. We do see some considerable discount at the so-called Russian discount, which most of the Russian corporates have to accept. Actually, we see no reasons why a company like Polyus have to be traded at 7.5 times EBITDA, while other companies with high costs, low production, no growth, and assets in other development countries are traded 10 to 11 times. So the only thing we can do with that, we continue improving our operations, we continue increasing the transparency, and we are confident that at some point the corporates with high-quality assets, good management, and strong corporate governance will attract the investors globally.
Pavel, Donald Trump's new head of the Council of Economic Advisors, Larry Kudlow, advised investors publicly to buy the dollar and to sell gold. What do you think of that advice, and where do you see the price of gold going, say, over the next year?
Well, we are miners, not traders. However, I do see very few reasons why gold should go down from the current levels. You see the production being either flat or diminishing. You see the physical offtake being quite stable. We would think that the forecasted rate hikes are already priced in. Instead, what is quite difficult to price in is possible volatility on the global stock markets and the increase in geopolitical tensions, which usually push people, the investors, towards the safe harbors. So on balance, I think there are more reasons why the gold should go up rather than down. But all these are kind of speculations. What I know for sure that with $400 per ounce of TCC for Polyus, we can navigate any kind of downturn from the current levels of $1,300 per ounce.
Yeah. Just a final quick question. One of the stocks we're talking about this morning is Fenner. It makes conveyor belts for the mining industry. Michelin's buying it. It expects the mining industry to be on the front foot, to be some inflation into the supply chain. What are you seeing in terms of sort of inflation in your supply chain? What are you seeing in terms of the cost story?
Well, the cost or the inflation is picking up, and that's our main challenge. So far, we've been very capable of fighting the inflation. And by the way, the strengthened ruble, which went up by 20% over 2017, by increasing the production and introducing other cost-cutting initiatives. But we see other miners, other gold miners and mining companies having had increased their TCC by 10 to 20%. So that's a continuous challenge, and we've got to deal with that.